What's your prediction? Just win. Thank you, Devin. Love you too.
She was a dirty player. Yeah, she's a dirty fighter. Them headbutts was crazy. The ref should be fired. The doctor should be fired. Never again be at a ring. That cut over her eye. The first time was a big one. She did it again and opened that motherfucker up even more. That was nasty. I was just sitting there. Every time she would get hit on that side, I'm just like, ugh. Every time old girl went in with her head at the same spot, it was just like, oh my gosh, her eye gonna fall off. Mm-hmm. But she stood there. She fought it out. She didn't complain. You know what I mean? And she lost, but I don't believe she lost. I believe she won that fight.
Let me tell you something. This is the fight of the year. This fight alone made me go look at so many women's boxing.
I watch it all the time.
Bro, no. I just got hit today to so many women because of this fight, bro. This fight made me want to go look at everybody, like that girl Chelsea. And there's so many girls. I don't want to get their name wrong. It sound like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But bro, I've been watching women's boxing all fucking day. The highlights, the scariest knockouts. I've watched all of that shit, bro. And let me tell you, that fight right there, I fell asleep. And you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep on that, so I caught the highlights. But my nigga, that motherfucking fight had me so hyped because within the first round, shorty, the Puerto Rican chick, was that Taylor or Serrano? Serrano, like, yo, shorty had her so fucked up within the first round, and then shorty was playing dirty. I'm not gonna say that I'm mad about the dirty boxing, because if you losing, you losing. You gotta do what you gotta do, and if you getting away with it, yo, that's what it is. Like, I can't be mad at you, because if shorty did it just because she was Puerto Rican, I'm not gonna lie, I would have been like, I'm cool with it. So I'm not gonna, you know what I mean, be biased or nothing. But that fucking fight, they was already talking about a trilogy. Very, very much needed and much deserved. Shorty lost twice, got robbed twice. But let me tell you something. She's gonna go down in history as one of the fucking pillars of the women's fucking boxing revelation. Because this shit is way more entertaining than the men. Because all of these women are hungry and they have something to prove. So from now on, I'm watching women's boxing over the men's. That's how I feel about it.
So her name is Katie Taylor. She's 23-1 with 6 KOs. And then Amanda Serrano was 47-2 and 1 with 31 KOs.
And both of those losses are to shorty.
To who?
To Taylor.
To Kate? No,
yeah.
She won the first one.
The Puerto Rican chick lost both of them.
I thought Serrano won the first one over Taylor.
Nah. She lost to her the first one. And then she was like, yeah, we got to run it back. It's cool because it was such a good match. I'm cool with running it back. And you know what? Like, to have such a good rival and a dancing partner, it's cool to lose to her. But this one wasn't cool, bro. And it's not even no race shit. It's not even no bullshit. I'm not going to complain about the fight because it was so fucking good. But I need to see a rematch, and I might want to see them go 4-peat just because she got robbed. And if I know that if Serrano wins the next one, I'm going to have to see these girls go at it again. So I can see these girls, if they're going to bring that energy, I can see these girls fighting every fucking other year, and I'm going to give them my money. The next one, they gotta motherfucking host the shit. They gotta
Should they call?
fucking main.
Should they call the fight?
Should they have caught the? I mean, they asked her. I mean, no, like that. That was real fucking boxing,
For
bro.
when her eye was hanging down, because they like to protect the eye too. When her eye was hanging down because it was so that the wound got opened up even more and it was hanging.
Yeah.
You don't think as a doctor you just like, oh no, it's nothing wrong with that. Go ahead, go back in there and fight.
Well,
Knowing
here's the thing.
old girl leads with her head. They're still gonna fight. She's still gonna get hit on that side, opening up even more. You know what I mean? I wanna know how her eye is today.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's fucked up. It's swollen.
I
It
bet
hurts.
I
It's
know.
fucking. Oh my
I
god.
want to
But
know how many
yo,
stitches she
first of
got.
all,
I want to know it all.
That's Jake's Paul's boxer. Okay. That's crazy that she got robbed, and that's Jake's Paul. That's Jake's Paul. She's under Jake Paul's management. So that's one. Two, he has a team, they have a doctor, they have specialists. If she was able to bang like she was able to bang, she was able to bang. She didn't lose an eye, she didn't cry, she fucking was able to bang. If she couldn't see out of one eye, yo, baby girl, you wanted to go fight and risk your shit, cool. But if she felt as a boxer that she was gonna go and her team asked her, like, yo, you good, baby? And she said, I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? Listen, it is what it is. Boxers alone, it's a dangerous sport. I could hit you in your temple and I could die. A little eye cut ain't gonna do nothing. And you know what? If it does, that's what this is their profession. They want to die in that ring. They want to go out. So if it's a little eye jammy that takes you out, fuck it. You know what I mean? That's that. You went out with a bang, ma. Like I cannot listen. I cannot take nothing away from that woman. She made that fucking fight so entertaining and memorable. That eye gash is going to go down in women's boxing history. So no, I don't think they should have stopped the fight. I'm glad that they kept the fight going. This is fucking fighting. We're fighting here.
If you're headbutting, that's not fighting, correct?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they were taking the points away from her. It's not like they were getting away scot
See, that
free.
wasn't no. He only took her away once. He warned her
It was two.
over
I think it
20
was two.
times.
I think it was two. I think
Nope.
it was two.
One
Two
point.
points.
We
All
give
right.
him one
So,
point.
but sometimes you got to understand. This
No,
was a legendary. It wasn't like it was a one-sided. It was a fight. They let it happen. Yo,
I
was
understand
it a
all that
fucking
though.
outcome? I mean, I'm glad that they let it happen. I'm glad that they let it happen. Yes, it was dirty. Yeah, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I can't complain. That's that. Like that was one of those things that even though Shorty's Puerto Rican and got robbed, I'm not sitting here like, yo, all I'm sitting here is take my money for the next one. So no, I'm not. No. Now I want to see more blood. I want to see this is what I came for. And I'm glad that I seen blood and not, you know what I mean? Not no trash ass fucking match. That was just one-sided where girl was just headbutting and Shorty wasn't getting hers off. Like if it was just a landslide where fucking Taylor was just taking it to Shorty and she was just getting destroyed and headbutting and cheating and this and that. Nah. She was getting her rocks off, and the moment she felt like she was endangered or she could have snuck some dirty boxing in, she did it. Men do it all the time. Niggas do it all the time.
So you making excuses? Okay, cool.
I'm not making excuses.
So I said, so that's your account. That's how you feel. That's cool. I
I
said
want
greatest,
Serrano to
greatest
win.
fight. I said the greatest fight of the year. I acknowledge that,
Yeah,
but I
I
can
want Serrano
also
to
take.
win.
I can also have critical thinking of that all was going on within that fight. You feel me? I can separate my initial feelings. It's not going to take away from my initial feelings, but there's nuance in that. You feel me? Of course, she banged out, but you also had to protect the fighter. This wasn't the
You
Jake
such a
Paul and Mike
diplomatic
Tyson.
nigga.
This is not Jake Paul and Mike Tyson where I can sign. I'm gonna win this match, and you can only get a certain amount of money the rounds that you go. If
I
you
don't get
knock
that.
me
Sorry,
out,
bro.
you get no money, Mike. If you knock me out in the first, you get no money. If you knock me out in the second, you get chump change. Your big payout is the last to these 8 rounds without knocking me out
So
in
okay, so
contract.
you're telling me, so you're
This was
telling
no real
me,
fight. This is a waste of motherfucking time. A waste
absolutely.
of time. You know what I
So you're
mean?
telling me that you're more worried about a woman's eye gash than a 50-year-old man's health and well-being?
No, because his health, he thought he was fine. He thought he was fine to get in the ring to do that.
He's
What
58
happened to
years old.
her? It doesn't matter. What happened to her was in the process of a fight where a woman head butted her. The initial headbutt was both of them collided, so she got the gash. Now the next headbutt was her hitting her in the head, opening up even more. That's two fighters doing their thing. He signed up for that. He shouldn't have done that.
She
So if he
signed
thought
up
he
for it.
could get
And they
it,
asked her.
bro,
And
bro,
they asked
this
her, yo, you
okay,
gonna
this
continue?
bro, you're making excuses for it. That's cool. But I'm not about to keep on
I
going
was
back and forth
excited,
about it.
but I wanted Serrano to win. I wanted Shorty to win. So how
I
am I
did
making
too.
I'm
I
not
did
making
too.
excuses.
I wanted her to. No, you're sitting here saying no. That was a good old fight. I saw the blood. They was banging out. She said she was. Of course, she's gonna say she's fine. She's a warrior. Of course, she's going to say that. There was somebody in her corner said, "Nah, that's not right. That's not good." You're not watching the news. You're not watching the backlashes from this fight in this event. You're not.
No, I understand CTE is a big,
When we
very
talk
big
about
part.
CTE,
No. What I'm saying is, I know that a lot goes into boxing. A lot goes into losing alone. Losing a fight alone puts so much on your mental. Like you lost the best fight of the year. That shit puts a lot on your mental. Getting hit in that head in that same spot, that shit all puts damage to her. But this is what she signs up for. She knows as a woman, like, yo, this is gonna affect my looks. This is gonna affect my money.
when
She
somebody hits you in the
knows.
face with their fist, not get head butted and get split the fuck up. There's two different things. Yes, there's an
It's
accidental
part of that.
collision. That's why I acknowledge the first headbutt wasn't really her fault. They both collided. So I can't go with that. Right? I gave her a pass. But all the other headbutts going in and hitting her in the head, there was that's dirty tactics. That's one. Two, I was tired of the ref not doing his job. She's not the
All right,
only
yeah.
one she split open with those headbutts. She's not.
Okay. If you
So
Snapple facts, then
if you're
that's
gonna
part of it.
fight, if you're gonna fight with hands, fight with hands. Because the first few rounds you wasn't really doing that, was you? No, she wasn't. So that's what I'm saying. I wanted her to win.
Okay,
She
okay.
should have won.
Who is your
She was
favorite
robbed.
boxer of all time?
It
Who's your
don't
favorite
matter.
boxer of all time?
It
No,
don't
who's
matter.
your favorite boxer of all time? Come on,
It
I gotta
doesn't
make this
matter.
point real quick.
What's your
All
point?
right, so give me your top three. do you that you feel like is on? Give me your Mount Rushmore of boxing.
Make your point.
Every boxer has been dirty at some point of them being vulnerable. Every boxer has headbutted, has
And they're
given a
gonna
low
get the
blow.
same. They're gonna get the same comments that I'm saying now. So it doesn't matter what you're
Of
talking about right now.
the point of the whole thing is the next one, they have the main event now. They gave you two bangers. This one was the fight of the year because you know what? If it would have ended like that controversy, I'd rather it ended in this controversy where she got robbed and we clearly seen it than them stopping the fight and it being some bullshit like that. So give me a storyline to give me more
So
than a
that
trailer.
so her eye about to fall off. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
some bullshit, but it
All
gives
right.
her
Her eye,
does give
her whole eye was cut all the way up here, right? It was right here and was
a
hanging.
lick back.
That shit was hanging. That's attached to your eyelid, sir. And that's bullshit
When
to
she
you.
gets a lick back,
Is
it's
that your
gonna
bull? That's
be
bullshit to you. Answer the question.
it's
That's
bullshit
bad
to me.
bullshit.
It's
Cause I
bullshit
want
to
you
me.
to.
Now I want to say,
I want you to edit this to make it say you said this is bullshit. I,
yeah, it is bullshit. But what I want to say is, when she gets her lick back, when she finally gets her shit back, I'm going to be happy. You with me? When she gets her lick back, and I pay money to watch that fight, and she gets her lick back, when fucking Serrano knocks because the next one she's gonna knock her out. She's going to knock Shorty out, and I'm gonna
she's still not
remember
gonna
her.
get her lick back when she lost twice to her.
Nigga, it doesn't matter when you get that. She didn't knock her out. She didn't knock her out. Neither one she knocked her out. I believe the first one she didn't knock her out, and next one she didn't knock her out. Serrano, the third one, she's gotta knock her out. And she was very close within the first round. What do you think that's gonna happen? Knowing all, as especially as a Puerto Rican woman, these bitches don't let nothing go, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, she's gonna hold that, the scar, all of that shit. She's gonna look in the mirror every day and she's gonna remember that motherfucking scar, bro. And when she knocks her out, it's going to be front page news on every platform. And we're gonna be happy because we're gonna remember when this bitch headbutted her. He deserved that knockout. It's all a storyline, and it's a storyline I'm here for. Take my money, please. Like I said, Serrano, Taylor, trilogy, main event. You got my fucking money, bro. You heard? Like I'm just saying, bro. Like it's she gave her a cookie. She split her cookie. You didn't knock her out. You didn't get the job done. You couldn't even have the doctor say she's done. Stop the fight. She said this bitch could knock. They said this bitch could knock her out. Let them keep going. And she kept going. And she gave us the fight of the year. I'm for it, bro. I'm sorry. This is real boxing. This is 96. This was, I felt those hits reminded me of Tyson, reminded me of a man. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. The trilogy is gonna be crazy. Jake Paul versus Tyson. Now, I do sports talk with Hav, and we do that over there, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I do want to get your opinion on. First of all, did you watch the fight?
I watched some bits and pieces of it and got irritated and turned it off because I realized that it was a mockery.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this. It wasn't a mockery, but you know what? A lot of people have a lot to say about Jake Paul and Logan Paul, or whatever their names is, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, because they're brothers.
Yeah, Jake
A
Paul.
lot of
Jake Paul.
people, they have a lot of things to say about them. But one thing I realized about these guys is they bring awareness to people that we ultimately forget. Mike Tyson is always in the news still, but no one ever remembers how legendary he was. And even though he didn't get in there and do what we know he possibly could have did, or maybe he possibly couldn't have did because of old age, I love that at the end of the fight, Jake Paul gave him his roses. And it's unfortunate, but it's something that our people in our community don't do that always. And I love that he put him at the forefront, because if Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather can go at it, and that was we know that was a joke too. That was a joke. But
Right.
he put money in Tyson's pocket, and I appreciate that, because y'all know Tyson been going through a little bit of money problems allegedly. But I think it was more to show homage, because I seen how Jake Paul was fighting him, and he wasn't in there to embarrass him to win. It was like he wanted to show people that this is still their champ. This guy is still legendary, because let's not forget, Mike Tyson has not boxed since he
4 years ago,
I
he
stand
main
corrected.
evented. Yeah, uh, he boxed Roy Jones, and actually, uh, Jake Paul opened up for that night against Nate Robinson. So it goes full circle where 4 years
Mhm.
later, Jake Paul fighting Tyson. But Tyson, it was a 58-year-old ex boxer fighting a 27-year-old, up and comer. It is what it sounds
Mhm.
like. So it wasn't. Everybody thought that everybody was gonna get Killer Mike, and that
Mhm.
slap was gonna prove something. Nah, we got our money's worth. I don't
Mhm.
see why not. If Mike wants to give his name and his body for these millions, it's not like it's back in the days where he's only getting like $20,000 for this fight. This is
Mhm.
$20 million. 20 40 million. You know what I mean? After taxes, that's $20 million or $10 million, however you want to cut
Mhm.
it. And that's life changing, man. That
It
at
is.
58, that's for the rest of your life if you do the right
Do the right,
math. You know what I mean?
right, right, right. I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like him, Jake Paul, but I do like him. They're annoying at times, but they do highlight a lot of people who are like the underdogs, or they do a lot of different pranks. I ain't gonna lie, I used to watch them on YouTube all the time, so that's kind of why I like them. But
But
I
sis,
like I
everybody
like
needs
it.
a bad guy. If
Yes,
there would be no reason for a good guy if there was no bad. You know what I mean? The reason why you want a good guy to win is because you dislike a motherfucker so bad you would pay money to see this bitch ass nigga get knocked the fuck out. I'm a good
hmm
bad guy. I'm gonna get under your skin, and I'm gonna say everything that you're not gonna want to hear. Some of it true, some of it fabricated, whatever. I'm gonna say whatever I can to get under your skin and to rub other people wrong. So because I feel like I'm that good, and then you're gonna pay your hard-earned money to watch me upset you even more because I'm not gonna lose. It's
right.
more money. It's more money if Jake Paul keeps winning. Everybody's like, why is he not jumping in
hmm
the ring with real boxers? Because why
Because
would
he's not a
he and
real
take a chance to
boxer.
exactly
Exactly.
why take a chance to get hurt and hurt your brand by losing to a real boxer like he did with Tommy Fury? But why continue that? Or you can just keep bullying all of these legends. But
Right, right.
I
But I
digress.
but I don't think that he's bullying them. I really think he's giving them a platform, because we want to be entertained. And boxing is entertaining, but you won't like that's like us watching Scream versus Scary Movie. We love Scream, right? But we also love Scary Movie because we want to laugh a little bit. And that's what Jake Paul gives us. He gives us a show essentially and a chance to laugh. And I like that, because shit. fuck? I don't understand real boxing, but I know this shit. I
It's
know.
boring. Real
Yeah,
boxing is boring,
sometimes,
sis.
sometimes I ain't gonna lie.
No,
Sometimes,
no, not sometimes. We're not seeing niggas is getting paid way more money to do less. When I was
true.
watching boxing and when we were watching boxing, we didn't know about CTE. We didn't know about nothing, you know what I mean? We didn't care about their bodies and shit like that. They was willing to die in those rings. Now it's more about your defense mode. Like it's more about taking as least punches and giving as much damage as you can. And sometimes you're not going to give a lot of damage because you're on defense. So
True.
you're blocking more punches than you're throwing. But that's boxing. Jake Paul
That's
is
true.
giving you like video game vibes. Like you would never think Mike Tyson
Mhm.
versus Jake Paul was gonna be a thing, but
Mhm.
this is the new age. We're not all about statistics and what is supposed to be straight and narrow boxing. This is the new age of how are you going to entertain me?
True. But
Let's
Always.
start wrapping this up, bro. I got one fucking question.
Yep. Let's do it.
Why was Mike Tyson's ass out, bro? Like
Yo.
I don't like what was the point of that, bro? Like cuz we know boxers and I don't understand that point of like cuz he was in a whole locker room with niggas and they were walking around like this shit was absolutely normal.
Yeah, but if you see like the interview, I mean, like the interview was from his chest up. It was really like the fucking cameraman who followed him when he finished the interview and was looking at his ass. So you blame that shit on the fucking cameraman, bro. Like, yo, bro, who was in back of the camera there? Like, dude, why are you following Mike's ass?
Of boxing, that whole night was just like bloopers throughout the night, man.
It was
man.
entertainment, bro. It was boxing,
All right.
WWE.
Yes. So even all right. So, bro, when I watched Shakur fight, bro, I was about to say Tupac. When I watched Shakur fight, bro, it's boring, bro. I paid top dollar for a Floyd Mayweather fight. It's boring, bro. Boxing, even while rigged back in the days, because we all know from even back in the days, it's rigged. It's rigged.
Right.
It's always been rigged. But it's boring. We have to switch something up. This is the age of entertainment. This isn't boxing. This is, especially now, because what happened was Floyd fucking Mayweather fucked the game up because the nigga retired undefeated.
Okay.
Unheard of. Not even in the fucking game, you can go your whole career undefeated. So this nigga's 50 something and and everybody feels like, once they get that one loss, it's over. So now boxing has became, which is smart because you want to take as less hits as you can because you want to protect yourself. But it's become a defensive game. It's no physical, like nobody's banging. Like Taylor Serrano, let's get into bro. Can we get into that real quick, bro?
Yeah, man, that was a fight, man. I mean, it was a really good fight, entertaining fight, and that's what boxing is all about. You give, you receive, you take, and it was a good fight, man. Really good fight, and it's unfortunate that like the judges got it wrong, but guess what? we all gonna go see the part 3 of that fight. So it's gonna happen.
That it was all the setup for. This is what I said, bro, because I think they robbed Shorty twice.
Yeah, it definitely did. But
The only
I don't
way
know
Shorty.
what that's about.
Yeah, all right. So the first time that they fought, they robbed her. Pretty much same thing. It was a little bit more, non-controversial, but she was supposed to win. She didn't win. Same thing this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay because on this rigged sport, the only way to win the third one, because you can't do a trilogy without a knockout. So now Amanda, Serrano has to knock her out. Amanda has to knock Katie out.
Yeah.
It's the only way we equal this just fuck up and we keep going. This is going to be the greatest rivalry in fucking women's sports right here. Serrano versus fucking Taylor. This match made me go watch so many. Listen, I'm in love with what's that black girl's name? Chelsea. Oh,
Shield.
Chelsea
Clarissa Shields. Yeah, but she's too good because she doesn't have any type of competition. So who's she gonna fight? And nobody wants to fight her,
girl. Her, bro. They put me on to her. And she's from Detroit. I fuck with the Motor City, but these girls made me open my eyes and respect women's boxing, because women's boxing, I'm gonna say it here, this is not for the weak. I am the host, nigga. Mm-hmm. Women's boxing is better than men's boxing. Period. The fuck, point blank. I fucking said it. I'll watch a women's boxing match way before I watch a Floyd Mayweather's match. I'll watch a Jake Paul's match before I watch a real boxing match. They need to stop calling this man a fake boxer and start putting some respect on Paul's name, bro.
Love him or hate him, you gotta respect Jake Paul's grind and hustle. I mean, you gotta appreciate it for what the fuck it is, yo. He just broke record this week, 60 million views on fucking Netflix. He crashed the app. He crashed the whole fucking app, bro. I mean, nobody's done that, bro. Nobody. And yes, all right, he's not a full-fledged fucking boxer, but he's making more money than any one of you boxers. You know? What he just won a $40 million bag, and that's not including like what the Netflix is gonna try to throw at him too.
Sponsors. We talking about like nigga, we don't even know the deals that the nigga had, the restaurants the niggas had,
it could be 80, it could be 100, easy.
Bro,
and
here's where it pisses me off, and it's like, this is where I could relate, is where you're building something that people are so mad that you're doing it, right? And it's like they're eating off of this, though. It's not like you just knocking anybody out. You're knocking people the fuck out, and you're making a bag doing it. And instead of these boxers just like letting him have his fun, they criticize, they critique, and they wanna slander this dude because of what? I want to know, like, what he's giving us entertainment. We all subscribe to fucking Netflix because of Jake Paul. It could Mike Tyson's name was attached to it, but guess what? Who brought that shit together? Jake Paul, bro.
You gotta respect it, man. Big shout to Jake Paul, man. Big shout to Jake Paul.
With all that said, I want to know your true opinion about this match, bro. Let's go straight into this motherfucker, bro.
You know what? You could really look at this in so many ways. Do I think the shit was rigged like everything that I see? I don't think it was rigged. I know that they were definitely throwing punches. Uh, um, I think Mike he didn't have like his legs like that. Um, I think Mike could have thrown a lot more punches in different type of situations. Um, but I'm sure there was an agreement in the back that we're not gonna knock each other out. That we just gonna give like these people a show. Because one, let's say if Jake Paul was to knock out Mike Tyson, right? So he doesn't get no points for that. You know what I'm saying? Like if anything, he's gonna gain a lot more fucking, like a lot more hate because he knocked out a fucking old man.
Right.
So I think it was good for what it was. You know what I'm saying? And I give credit like to Jake Paul because if Jake Paul like really fucking wanted to, he could have knocked like this man out. He could have. He just didn't do it out of respect, like for Mike. And nobody like fucking wants to see Mike get fucking knocked out because everybody loves Mike.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it was a good show because that's what it was. It was a show. And we all take it for what the fuck it is. And for the people who say, oh, like I hate this shit, guess what? You still watched. You still watched.
I was just about to make this point right here. So I want to let people know. Because in the wrestling world, it's called baby faces, which is the good guy, and the heel, which is the bad guy.
Right.
You need to have what they call heat, which is you need to have this bad guy. You need to have a bad guy. You need to chase somebody. Every boxer that you've ever fell in love with has been a heel, has been a Jake Paul ass nigga, has been a piece of shit, has been the motherfucker you wanted to get knocked out until he became great. Muhammad Ali, motherfuckers hated Muhammad Ali. Hated this motherfucker, bro. He became the greatest of all time. Mike Tyson. Hated Mike Tyson. Threw him and locked the key. Threw him away and locked the key, bro. He was a rapist. He was a goon. He was no good. They wanted to take his boxing license. He was a thug. He's the greatest of all time. Floyd Mayweather. We still hate that motherfucker. But guess what? He gets so much money, we have to like the nigga.
You gotta like him. You know?
So when Jake Paul is finished sparring with all your favorites and getting all your consumers and getting all your eyes, and he finally knocks out a Javante Davis or a fucking what's the dude's name? Like just somebody, bro, somebody that you really love, and he proves you motherfuckers wrong, and that not because I tell you what. If he hits Davis or he hits Shakur or Tyson Fury, any one of these motherfuckers with a $200 million bag to take a fall, and you can't knock me out for 12 rounds and make me look good, guess what? All that real boxing shit is gonna go out the window.
Yeah.
And he's still gonna be a phony, and y'all niggas is still gonna walk out with that bag. And it's still gonna be controversial. If it's controversial and the shit that we don't like, guess what? We're gonna consume it. It's entertainment.
Yeah, man. I mean, regardless, I enjoyed watching it. Regardless of what, like, you know what I'm saying, like what everybody thinks about it, it was still a good show. I stood up, I watched it. So, hey, and if you go on fucking the app now on fucking Netflix, it's there.
It's there. Let me ask you something, Hav. At any given point, did you think a 58-year-old was gonna act like how he did 20 years ago?
Nah. I mean, some people are different. I think Tyson is definitely cut from a different cloth. He's a different breed. Um, but did I think that he was gonna go in there and keep up with the young lad? Nah, no way. Legs are everything. Legs are everything, bro.
especially in
And
boxing.
and you could tell in the second or third round his legs were wobbly, and he didn't even get punched like that. So you
Right.
know, it's not the question if Mike does not have the heart, because he definitely got the heart. It's just father time waits for no man. You know.
Listen, he fucking got paid $20 million to
Yeah,
entertain us before he died,
for
and we're
16
still
minutes.
mad.
16 minutes. He made 20 mil in 16
$20
minutes.
million in 16 minutes just to entertain us before he died on Jake Paul's platform, and you niggas is still mad. We can never motherfucking satisfy you motherfuckers, man.
That's what I'm saying. He's never gonna make that off of social security. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
only that,
He
not
made
only
it.
that, bro. We would have never seen another Mike Tyson fight
Yeah,
without Jake Paul.
it, it was a
We
win-win, bro. It was a win-win. It was a win-win,
not
like for
for
everybody.
the haters, and I'm gonna say it. I'm a Jake Paul and Donald Trump supporter. Goddamn it, I am against you because these are the motherfuckers that are really like Jake Paul is here for our entertainment. He came up off of fucking the social media and entertainment. His
Hmm.
brother is one of the greatest wrestlers right now out there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? His brother fought fucking Floyd Mayweather and didn't get knocked out. Is he a boxer? Come on, bro.
yeah.
Come on, bro. It's
So
just I'm just done with it.
yeah, I mean, like to each his own. It was still a really good event, and I think this is just scratching like the surface. I think there's gonna be many more big huge events with Jake Paul's name attached to it.
So, what's your thoughts on Mike Tyson and Duke?
Listen, bro. I don't know why Mike Tyson didn't show his ass. Oh wait, he did. he did. He did. He showed his ass, bro. Like he literally showed his motherfucking ass. I didn't appreciate it. This fight, it was exactly what I thought it was gonna be, except for I thought it was gonna be a draw. Um, yeah, man, I'm not gonna sit here and give that to Paul. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and condone that bullshit, bro, because it wasn't it wasn't that, bro. You know what I mean? I felt like that shit was like this. It should have been the second fight. It didn't give me main event vibes at all.
Yeah, it was. It was. They got their money.
Hey, listen, bro. It's like when Floyd fights. Let me get some light up in here. It's like when Floyd fights, bro. It's like when all these poor brothers, we don't really want to. We buy these tickets so we can watch these people lose. You know what I mean? We buy these tickets so because of what we think is gonna happen. Our expectations is never gonna go exactly the way we think it, and but we're always gonna buy it. We seen Tyson. That's all it took. I got the pizza and wings, and I fucked with my movie theater. I did the whole shebang, bro. I did the whole shebang, bro. And yeah, it's fucking light. So
Why do you
as
have a
long
light
as you're
when
gonna
you
say,
don't use it?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm still not a real technical nigga. I don't get all into the production and shit. Like, I
Just
wish
hang
we would
it in front. Just hang it in front of you.
that is too bright. And I got it on the lowest level. See, I'm already a light skinned nigga, bro. See what I'm saying?
Well, so you want to be dark skinned? That's why you got the light off. Okay, cool. Go
It's
ahead.
not about being dark. It's I don't want, like when Sheamus comes out and then the fucking light hits him and it's just beaming the fuck off of him, but you can't really see that. Yeah, bro, that shit is annoying as fuck. But yeah, Tyson, bro, he came out, like I said, if he wasn't gonna end it in the first to second round, the longer it got, it was gonna get bad for Tyson. And I don't know why people forget that the motherfucker is 58 years old. It doesn't matter how in shape you are. It's a difference between sparring and really fighting. You understand? Like, it's not the same. And no matter how you put it, he is 58 years old, bro. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, nothing matters. Like, you 58 years old. What did you think? You thought you was going to get Iron Mike from 98, like 96, 82? Like, what you thought you was going to get? Olympics Mike? Like, the nigga's 58 years old, and you didn't get him. Jake Paul could have knocked Mike Tyson out at any given point. I don't know if anybody wants to hear that. I don't know if anybody's ready to, admit it. But after like the fourth round, Jake Paul could have did anything he wanted with Mike. I don't know if Mike tweaked his knee. I don't know if he didn't realize that this white boy was gonna hit this hard. I don't know what happened. But you seen where after the third round, Mike was gassed the fuck out. His balance was off. His power wasn't there. He was getting frustrated. You know what I mean? Like,
He was biting his glove.
biting the fuck out that glove. He said, I got a biting tendency. Like,
That nigga had a chew toy.
yo, bro, like, he's 58 years old with mental problems already. And he's a fucking, he's high off of fucking shrooms and fucking weed all day. Like, what did niggas thought? Niggas really thought that somebody that was a legend 30 years ago, 35, 40 years ago, whatever, thought he was gonna come and beat the next upcoming nigga.
Upcoming of what?
Boxing. Stop it. Don't even do this, Cap. Please don't do this.
Please don't do what?
Jake Paul is the next era of boxing.
Jake Paul, to me, I'm gonna give you a comparison to Jake Paul. He's like an illegal immigrant.
You're wilding, bro. I hate that you did. So I hate that you even said that, bro. That's horrible. That's horrible. You're a horrible, horrible person, bro.
Oh shit, my bad.
Nah, man, but seriously, bro, he's really good, bro. He's really good. He can, you know what I mean? You can see where. Give me your thoughts, please.
Look, I can understand if he took it, if he did it the right way, actually got into to actual boxing and coming up into the ranks like everyone else. And I think he used his star power to create this. It's just like WWE. They're WWE. They're wrestling entertainment. It's still forms of wrestling. You know what I mean? It within that space, but they moved that to wrestling entertainment. So now it's not. It's a more comical, more emotional based space over there. You feel me? So when he comes in, oh, let me fight some no names, some retired people, a basketball player, a retired boxer, retired UFC guy, two of them. You know what I mean? You have one real boxer that you fought, and you did lose that one. Um,
but didn't get knocked out.
it does not matter. He still lost.
He went against a
He lost.
boxer.
He still lost to a real boxer. What are you talking about?
He didn't lose. bad.
Everybody else, you're making excuses. It still doesn't matter. He lost. He won with everybody else. Retired motherfuckers. Look, stop. You're capping. You're capping. You give. I'm asking. You asked me for my. You asked me. You can't even let me get the whole thing out. Then you can go ahead and disagree. But it wouldn't matter to me. That's my opinion. So can I get the answer up first, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
You got it.
I can understand he was 10-1 with all boxers. I can understand that. But he's not. He's not getting his name in the boxing realm. He's just put on boxing entertainment. This is a entertainment. These are contracts. You can't knock me out. I'm going to win. Here's your fucking payout. And what happened? He won those matches. Right? Now he thinks he's a fighter. Okay. Go within the ranks of all the other boxers and get your name up through there. Because the real boxers, they don't respect what you doing. Get in there and bang with the bang like the bitch that banged before you. Them bitches had a better fight than your fight. They're real fighters, real champions. What champion do you think you're gonna win? And what ranks? What ranks do you think you're gonna win in the entertainment boxing league? There's no belt. You actually got to go in there and bang with these motherfuckers, come up there and get the title. But is he doing that? No. So don't tell me he's a boxer. You're just entertaining the people. That's all you're doing. As a real boxer, do you respect what he's doing? Is he a real boxer to you? And they're gonna laugh at your stupid ass. I wouldn't even waste the saliva or the breath in my motherfucking body or my mouth to even ask a real boxer what they feel about Jake Paul and his legacy in entertainment boxing. Go ahead. Tell me what you disagree with.
I don't disagree with a lot, but I have a point on Jake Paul's end. Shakur Davis, right? That's his name, right? Shakur, right? The boxer, Shakur. Boring.
Go ahead.
He's a real boxer. He's a real boxer.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
let me cook. Just let me cook. He's a real boxer.
I just said okay.
He's boring. He's boring. I don't want to watch him. The one Ryan Garcia, his antics way too fucking far. I don't even want to see him. Tank, we already know what's gonna happen. Floyd, we know what's gonna happen. You know, I want to see him because it's Floyd. Like, what's gonna happen? You know. But honestly, I don't really want to watch a Floyd Mayweather fucking fight because it's gonna be boring. What you do is, right? You come in as the clown. Everybody want to knock the clown out. Everybody want to knock the clown out. Oh, I'm not. You can't knock the clown. I knocked out an NBA star. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like the feeling of beating your ass, nigga, and niggas hating me. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna beat down every nigga you ever loved. Anderson Silva, I'm gonna beat him. Mike Tyson, I'm gonna beat him. Nate Diaz, I'm gonna beat him. Those are your heroes, I'm gonna beat them. I want it. I lost to a real fighter. Bet it's cool. He didn't knock me out. This nigga, you can't tell me a nigga that's 4 years in the game comes to the game of boxing and doesn't get knocked out by fucking Tommy Fury. You're crazy. He was fucking mad he didn't knock him out. You come in the game 4 years and Mike Tyson didn't knock you out for a bag? Nate Diaz, all these niggas that's supposed to for sure knock you the fuck out? Man, these are our heroes. These are the people we came up on. So now I don't want to fight a nobody that nobody's gonna subscribe to this. I know niggas is gonna subscribe to this. I know I'm gonna get heat. I know I'm gonna make you watch me beat the nigga. And now I want you to get in the ring with a real boxer. But I'm not ready as a talent. I know as a person, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to get into. I did it with Tommy. I'm gonna. He's taking matches back to. He just had a fight 2-3 months ago, on top of 2 months before that with Tommy.
Did you watch
Boxers
it?
ain't taking these. Huh?
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch the one before Tommy. After Tommy.
Exactly.
Who did watch that one? Exactly. So you give me my fucking example. You proving my point. He forced
What
somebody.
point did I prove? What point did you prove?
He forced somebody that supposedly had a name after Tommy Fury, and nobody gave a fuck because the name didn't carry no weight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knock these niggas out that I know I'm gonna knock the fuck out because I want to look good. Because even if I lose to a Mike Tyson, nigga, you don't lose no points for getting knocked out by Iron Mike Tyson. You don't get no.
So you
fucking,
think it's
you don't lose
so you
no
think
points.
you tough. So you basically made him a bully and he goes and fights people that he knows he can beat the fuck up to boost up his ego thinking he's a boxer. And then when he goes and fights real boxers, he don't do the same knocking the fuck out to those people.
Apple.
And the only reason why you watched Mike Tyson in this one, you said it in the beginning. You said because I wanted to see if Mike Tyson knock him out. You're not really watching it because of him. So stop the cap. I just proved your whole point wrong and then some. Go ahead.
He literally
Just off you.
He gave Mike Tyson 40, took home 60 to fight Mike Tyson.
And there's a clause in the contract that you cannot win this fight. I'm going to win this fight. That's in the contract. Also in the contract, if you knock me out, you get no money. For your big payout, you have to last to 8 rounds. Or how many rounds they went to? 6, 8, it was one of them.
Okay.
That's in the contract. So for Mike Tyson to last and get his money, he has to sit there and be humiliated because he can't go around that ring like he used to. Also, we knew you threw punches too. Your signature move and dude did all like this and shit. We already knew this is why I don't even really want to talk about this shit. Because this was like a clown fest to me. I would rather watch wrestling than watch that shit. Okay? I would rather watch old girl get bang out with one eye. I would rather watch that than watch that shit. That was boring. Cringeworthy. Appalling. Disrespectful.
We tuned in. That was the point. We seen a great
well,
fight.
you know, people got Netflix. You know, a lot of people have Netflix, so it really didn't go into anything.
$7 that I paid. I paid $7 for that fight. It was the best fucking $7 I paid because I got to see Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. I witnessed it. Before I died.
So you just paid for the Netflix.
Yeah, I just paid for it. Yeah.
But am I talking about you? I'm talking about the millions and millions of people that are already on Netflix, sir.
I mean, they got a Mike Tyson fight on Netflix, bro. Like, you don't lose. You don't lose whether you paying however you paying. Like, you don't lose. You don't lose with a Tyson fight. You know what I mean? It sucks the ending because if he would have knocked him out, we would have like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, and completely forgot about it. But he didn't. It's more controversial on his name, and it's like you said. When we were talking about the Taylor and Serrano, Tyson knew what the fuck he was signing up for. He wanted to make it a good thing. That's what the fuck it was. He got paid. He got 40 M's. Jake got 60.
Don't ever disrespect them women. Don't you ever disrespect them women by comparing that fight to their fight. They had a real fight, sir. A real one. A real sanctioned one. Title on the line. To that, you can't compare the two. Ladies, I apologize from him for disrespecting y'all, for allowing the saliva in his mouth to say some shit like that and compare it to this shit show that was supposed to be a boxing match. Stop. Hey, I gave you their names. I'm the one that gave you their names.
You have to Google that shit.
I still gave you their names.
No, we wouldn't.
So just because you said that does not downplay the fact. It doesn't downplay the fact that you sat here and compared a real fight to a shit show. That wasn't a fight. When it's in the contract, hey, ask them women if their contract is there. Oh, she is supposed to win. No, it's not. In his contract, it's for him to win. It's for him to make him look good.
It's his promotions. He could do
that. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, cool, good. I don't care no more.
You gonna let your
I don't care. I don't care anymore. He faked to me. Sorry.